everyone, and welcome to another class of English literature. In literature, we always deal with all imaginary sorts of issues, all creativity, all thing that goes on in our head or in our mind or in our heart, all the psychological issues, society's issues. Sometimes we deal with manners, sometimes we deal with sophistication, and sometimes we deal with etiquettes and everything. But today, I'm not going to deal with any of those things which are actually associated with English Lit. But today, I'm going to take you to a different level, that is a realistic level. So the story that we will be doing today has a realistic approach. Okay. So before moving on to the story, I want to tell you something. That you people are studying. You people are studying for what? For a bright career, right? So maybe in your minds, some of you want to be an engineer, and some of you want to be a doctor, some of you want to be a civil servant, or maybe something, I don't know, maybe you want to be anything, maybe an astronaut, maybe whatever you can be. That's up to you totally. So when you have this ambition in mind, have you ever thought that where from this ambition came into your mind? Like, did you see anyone suffering from health issues and then you thought that you will be a doctor? Or do you think that you were not aware of something in English literature and you love to write and you want to be a writer? Many things can be there in your mind which actually shapes your ambition. Okay, so that's totally up to you. Like, for today, I want you to do something. Do what? You need to write a paragraph. Okay, paragraph on what? I'll tell you. Like, suppose your favorite subject is maths. Fine. Then I want you to develop or have an idea in your mind that in mathematics, which topic you love most, or in that topic just you want to do a more research on. Fine. Maybe you love English literature. Fine. And from the all the things that we are doing till today, maybe you like science fiction more, or maybe you like horror book more. Okay, so if you like horror books more, maybe you are interested in doing research on horror works of English literature that have been happening from old age till today, or maybe you want to be a writer on that. So I want you people to have an objective that on which thing or on which subject you want to have more research on. What? Research. So I want you people to select a subject and then select a topic or a chapter of that subject. Okay, and then finally you want to tell that you want to do more research on that. Fine. Like example, you can be interested in doing research work on light portion of physics, or maybe some topic on biology. Fine. So I just want you people to have a clear idea in your mind that which is the topic till we have done today in any subject it can be, that on which topic you want to do some research work. Okay. So if you are interested in research work, at one point in your life you will be doing PhD. Fine. So and that point you want to be you will be doing a research work on some topic. So that very fuel I want to ignite today in your life, that if you're going to do some research work on future, have a clear objective in your mind that which is the portion you are most interested in. Okay, so now open your notebook after finishing this whole lecture of today and just write down a paragraph on the research work on that topic that you want to do. First introduce that topic, then write that why do you like that topic so much, and then write the factual information about that topic. Like like suppose you're writing on English literature. I being the English literature teacher, so I will of course tell you about, give example about literature. So like suppose you want to do on horror works, so write why do you like horror works, what are the thrills you like in horror, like a spirit coming and we are feeling the thrills, we are feeling that emotion when a spirit arrives, ghost arrives from our back, maybe that sort of things you can write, fine. And then you want write that okay, I would love to do research work on this horror series, that who have written what type of horror works are there. I want to read all the novels and all the things about horror and everything, and I want to work more on that. Okay, so this is a paragraph you're going to write today, and this you're going to do after completion. Okay, so why am I insisting on research work so much? It's because that the chapter that we are going to deal today, we will see a character who actually wants to be a scientist and who actually finally becomes a scientist. And we will see that how, as today there is one topic in your mind which you love most, that boy also, that whom we are going to meet in our new chapter, that boy also has the same sort of mentality, has same sort of thought in his mind about one topic. And finally, after reading so much about the topic and after meeting new people, he finally becomes a scientist. Okay, so the making of a scientist is what we're going to see today, how a scientist is made. Like today, you people are also in making of a doctor or in making of an engineer, or maybe a making of a scientist you are today. Finally, okay, so this is what I want to you to connect, that how we will see that how an ambition is there in the life of a boy in the chapter, and then how that boy actually becomes a scientist at the end. And so the same thing I want you people to have one topic, and then I want to see that how you people are also the making of a writer, the making of a scientist, or making of an engineer, or making of a doctor. Okay, whatever you want, fine. And so now, as because we came to this point about scientists, just have a look at this picture. So here there are so many people over here, and you know what is common among them? They all deal with something about in their life, they all deal with some science. Okay, what issues? Some science issues. Maybe you're familiar with Abdul Kalam, or maybe with Mr. Bose, or maybe with Mr. Raman. Okay, so all the names you can see, they are interlinked by the topic science. Okay, so after having a glance at this picture, I want to tell you that today also we are going to see a similar person. Okay, let us meet our new person, new character, a new chapter, and we will see how this person becomes a scientist, and we will see the whole process of him becoming the scientist in the chapter, the making of a scientist. Okay, so come, let's begin our new chapter, the making of a scientist, and let's see who is the main character and how he becomes a scientist. And similar thing, just remember till the end that the same thing is applied on you too. Okay, so just relate yourself with that character and just enjoy how an ambition, how motivation can lead you to become whatever you want in your life. So this chapter is for your ambition, is for that particular thing to be ignited in your soul. And at the end of everything, just write that what you want to research on, the topic and everything in your note. Okay, so let's see what happens.